My name's Tom. We've got some questions about tuning this boat. We seem like we have too much rake. At 1,800 pounds, we've got 26 inches of rake. At 2,500 pounds on the backstay, we have 28 inches of rake. And at 3,500 PSI on the backstay, we've got about 30, what was it, 30?
It's 2 feet 10 inches.
So 34 inches of rake. The headstays are not tight enough. They're definitely sloppy. We have found how to tighten the Reckmans, and looks like we can take about an inch up on the inner forestay and about 1.75 inches on the headstay approximately. But if we move the mast forward, then we invert the lower part of the mast just as much as we have now. So after we're tuning it here with max backstay on, the lower part of the mast has some inversion. I haven't checked out the mast step yet inside the boat, which would also have the probability of causing an inversion like that if the mast foot is too far forward. And certainly the mainsail would be would gain shape if we can put a little bit of forward curve all the way up, not just on the top portion of the mast, by tightening the backstay up and then having some bend in the mast to flatten the main. So that's what we're looking at. We're just trying to make it work. And if you have any suggestions, give us a call.
You had a question about how much rake there should be?
Yeah, I want to know how much rake is the ideal rake for this design boat.
The Oyster 66.
Yeah.
Hole number 8, John.
And that's really the starting point of the whole tune, is how much rake there is at max backstay. And 3,500 pounds backstay is a little bit high, but 3,000 is pretty normal. And we're just making sure that the boat was designed with those numbers. Obviously, 3,000 PSI is just over 1 square inch, and the backstay ram has several square inches in the bottom of the ram that actually pushes down with the hydraulics. So it's going to be much more than that. We were doing a big boat series. I was doing the runners on a 83-foot called Longobarda, and we had 33,000 pounds on the fractional rigged headstay on a load cell. So the amount of load that we're putting on here is minimal compared to full-on race boats. So, but we need to have more headstay tension and a big headstay sag, and that's what we're working toward, is trying to get the rig set up right. If the mast butt needs to be moved, then we've got obviously a much bigger problem. But we're not going there quite yet. Okay, that's all I've got.
Thank you.